And I've told you to say them words, and if I'm arguing with somebody else, still say them words. So what's the point to keep coming on that? On here, listen, a load of little snowflakes. You know I don't mean it in that way, but I will keep saying it, right? So whoever doesn't want to follow yours, just passes by, do whatever, right? Whoever doesn't want to associate with us, passes by. I am not going to change myself for nobody on this app. That's the way I talk. That's the way I think. And if I have an argument with somebody else, you know for a fact it'll come out my mouth. So I'm not going to keep on this app. That's absolutely fine. I'm not bothered. I'm not really bothered. If people doesn't know me on this app by now, they're never going to know us, right? And that's all that I'm saying. So no, never mind. Wow, that's it. I say it, and I can't say. I might be a wrong, and I might be a wrong, and that's the way I talk. I'm not coming on and apologising this morning. I've done it all before, so it's up to you, right? And if I argue with somebody again or get in a bad mood, I'll say it. I'll listen. That's just the way that I am. So no, it can be shocking all you want. If you're not used to me on here by now, you're never going to get used to us. Whoever doesn't want to associate, don't associate, right? Listen, do you all go on like this when Evil Queen says something? Do you all go on, and where's the freedom of speech? If I had to tell everybody that's the way that I say words, well, that's the way that I say words. It's not a reflection. I'm coming on telling you the truth. I'm not stopping saying it. I am not stopping saying it, right? It's not racist. So go and kiss. Freedom of speech, exactly, Tori, and freedom of speech. That's it. You stick the names in there. And it's up to yourselves, right? It's up to yourselves. I'll be discussing all I want. Go and tell the other people that's on the app that they're discussing. Right? Listen, simple as that. Can't do nothing about it. Either get used to us or don't. And that's just the way that it is. That's just the way that it is. So it's entirely up to yourself. I'm not forcing nobody to sit and watch me. I'm not going to say sorry. Definitely not saying sorry, not for being me. I'm not saying sorry for being me. That's the words that I say. That's the way that it is. And that's the way that you'll find us on here. So I'll say whichever words I want. Do you think it's time to come off TikTok? Well, get yourself off then. I will say what I want. It's not a racist word. It's a word I use. It's in my vocabulary, if that's the right way that I've said it. So how's about that? What's anybody going to do? Nothing. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be real. And if you want to go and sit and watch other fake people, go and watch them. That's a word I use. And I'm not saying, listen, if it's vile, I'm sorry, then don't watch us. If I'm being cammed to, that's absolutely fine. So listen, who's ever stepped away, step away. You'll hear us say it quite a lot. And if I argue with somebody else, say it, it's a word I use. So it's not racist. It's not meant in a racist way. So get over yourself. Stop being little fucking snowflakes, right? How many times do you sit and say something at home? Well, I say them words. It's just I'm on a live and I'm saying it there. So there you go. Listen, say what you want. Say what you want. I basically do not give a flying fuck. That's in my words, and I will say what I want. I'm not being told by your app, especially by your app, what I can say and what I can't. I use the word orangutan. I'll still keep saying the word orangutan, and it's a word I use. So there you go. It's a word. Get over it. Stop being a little snowflake. Stop being a little gossip, and get on with your life. It's like when anybody's says anything about other people, when anybody says especially you, Tori, and like when you can call people batty boys and that, do you get it over the calls for that about being I don't even know what the word is for that, but listen, get on with it. I'm not going to stop saying the word orangutan. It's my word, and if I'm done, I'm done. It's my word, and if I want to use that word orangutan the way I want to use it, I'll use it, right? So get a life, everybody. Stop being a little snowflake. And bam, from that, I hope you have a lovely day. I don't give a fuck today. I'm sick of being told what to say and what I can't say on an app, right? So I'm sorry. There you go. And by the way, this is me back. I know they're talking about me. If this is an app, if this is this one, make sure that you go over on my other one as well and unfollow that one. So I haven't caused outrage. It's a word that I say. It's a word. What? oh, well, it's either you or Paige here. I'm sorry about that. That's where I am sorry. I never know which ones to call you, because I do really genuinely get your names mixed up, and I'm not being clever by saying that. I genuinely do get your names mixed up. Whoever said it then. So no, I'm not sitting on here apologising this morning. So if you've been waiting for that, you'll wait for it a long time, and I won't be apologising no more. Listen, I'm not bothered when you say the police is involved. It's a word I use. It's a word I use. And if I argue, it's just like, say, calling somebody a B word. It's, if I argue or get in a bad mood, it's a word I use. So get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. No, I don't need to apologise or come off the app. Simple as that. Who's going to make us? Nobody. Right? It's a word I use. So turn the comments back on, Sean. Leave them on. Leave the comments on. Thank you. Well, there you go then. There's lots of people use that word. Drag open arms over that. And get a life. Stop being little snowflakes. Stop being little gossips. And just sit back and take a look and think. That is not meant in that way. And like I say, if I have to apologise now, I'll be apologising for the rest of my days, because you're going to hear us say it. It's a word I use. And listen, whoever was there and whoever wants to stop away, that's absolutely fine. There's no badness tuck in that whatsoever. I do understand that you don't want to associate with things like that, but listen, I'm just being truthful. Crying the last time. No, I cried last time because of that word that I hurt people, right? But then I was told it's not a racist word, and listen, it's a word I use. So I won't be going to the party. I won't be going to the party. So and I've come on to say as well, I won't be. Don't go at Earth Angel as well, because she'll be going on to the other people with whatever said in there. So her cause is absolutely beautiful. And he's not big. Zach, you can come to us all you want, and I don't really care that what you say. You want to just watch what you've said and done over the past. That is a word I use. It's not in a racist way. Get over yourselves, little snowflakes. Honest, because you're all absolutely 40 fucking face. You'll all say words when you're not on. It's just I'm on here. And if I argue with somebody, I argue with them, and it's a word I use. So there you go. So I don't give, basically, honestly, I had nothing this morning. So I've just come on to tell everybody that I'm not going to sit here and cry and do everything. And freedom of speech again. Freedom of speech. I'll say what I want. I know the way that it's meant. I know the way that that I mean it. So it's absolutely fine. I've got nothing inside. You know when you feel bad? Is when you think you've said something and you mean it in that horrible way. I don't mean it. It's a word I use. A word I use. So I can't do anything else about it. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to the party because, listen, for what the word that I will keep using, it's not nice on my friends and they're getting associated. So I'm going to step myself back from everybody, do my own thing on here. Whoever doesn't want to watch us doesn't have to watch us, and that's all that there is to it. But it's just like when other creators on here say they all blocked you. They can block us. They can block us. It's absolutely fine. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't really care. And if, like I say, if people doesn't know me by now, they don't know us. No, she didn't call a person of colour it. No, she didn't call a person of colour it. I don't know what that means. But anyways, listen, so if anybody else keeps watching us in the future, is more than welcome to. And whoever doesn't want to, no bad feelings. Move on to the next one. I'm sure you'll have something to pull somebody else upon sooner rather than later. Behave, precious. But yeah, you'll definitely have somebody to... pull somebody up sooner than later. I don't bloody know. So for the rest of my days, if I'm still on this app, for the rest of my days, I'll be saying sorry. So I'm not sorry, it's a word I use. Get a life. Get a life. It's not racist. It's a word I use. Get over yourselves. Jump on anything at all. I tell you what, if you've had this much energy, for the real wrong-uns that's on this app, Wow, you do an amazing time. An amazing time. And by the way, you know, like how I take two conversations into one. Speedo knows I absolutely love him, and DG knows I absolutely love him. If they don't want anything to do with us, that's their prerogative. No bad feeling on my part, but I will take two conversations into one. So where am I going to, like, call them a bad name? Where am I going to call them a bad name? Like I say, I just basically, whoever steps back, steps back. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. But I'm still going to be on here, still do my own thing. When nobody else wants to associate, whoever does, he'll still watch. This is me backup, by the way. When I've got me banana up on my other account, I'll be back on there. I'll be back up on there. So, like I say, the whole app, it'll be speaking about it again. But make sure you go in and tell them that I've been on this morning. I'm still going to use that word. It's not meant in a derogatory way or anything, and I'll still be using it. So there you go, and I'll just keep saying that. I know if people step back and they don't know me, and when I get in that way, and I know I will in the future still use that word. I know I still will in the future say that word, but it's absolutely fine. It's my word, and nobody on this app's going to stop me from saying anything. It's not meant in the way that people, yes, they can all cancel whatever they want. That's absolutely fine. They can all cancel. But like I say, you'll have something next week to gossip about, so just leave us alone. I'll do my own thing. Whoever wants to be there, will be there, and whoever doesn't. I can't do naught about it. What you're saying, do a poll to get the gypsy off the Jippo off the app. Do yourselves a poll and get the Jippo off the app. If you can't cancel the likes of Piedro and all of them on the app, you ain't going to be cancelling me. I'll come off here if I want to come off, which I don't, and I'm not. So it's entirely up to you. So get a life. Go and have Billy know me. I've got lots of friends. Lots of friends. This is an app, remember. Lots of friends. Exactly. Freedom of speech. No, I'm not crying this time. Definitely not crying this time. And I won't be crying in the future either. And usually will say that in the future. So get over it. Don't watch us, block us, and tell people to stop sending you little screenshots. Stop cam 2 as like everybody's doing. Tell them to stop doing that too. Because, yes, it's me. It's my word and I'll use it. So go on then. It's give you all content, something to have a little chat about for another fucking 3 weeks. And I'm not affected by it, not one little bit. I'm not affected. Listen, that is just the way it is. And like I say, I use them words. If you don't like it, don't watch us. No, listen, I don't care who's speaking about me on this app today. I don't give a flying fuck. Simple as that, right? They weren't my friends in the first beginning if they're not used to us the way that I speak now, right? And listen, you'll see us in the future saying that word. I don't have to be just pissed to say that word. I say that word all the time, right? So if they offended again by when I say something, they're not me friends. They don't really understand us, if you get me meaning. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, I'm not letting nobody in the boxes. I've just come on just to... Oh, sorry, that was what I was sorry for, not letting people in the boxes. But I'm not sorry for what I've said. And I'll say it God knows how many times in the future. So honestly, get a life. Really get a life. But you'll all have something to talk about again between me and most of the others on TikTok, like, who will come out and speak and not bothered about what people say. Wow, you get affected easy. Get a life. Get a life. Come on then, chuck all what you want, because it's like going to be water off a duck's back. People say they're disappointed in us, the unfollowing. Do what you want. I'm not affected by it. It's a word I use, and it's a word I'll use in the future. End of. Oh, thank you for the lovely WhatsApps that I'm getting. I won't say the off because I don't want to be direct no hate to other people, but thank you for that. No, I'm not going to keep saying this, that and the other. It's a word I fucking use. Not exposing the real me. Of course it's the real me. It's a fucking word I use all the time. Get a life. Get a fucking life. Little snowflakes. Go on, at least it's content for you for another few weeks. Leave reviews. Listen, leave bad reviews on Get the Burger Van. That's absolutely fine. Listen, whoever comes to me knows whatever my food's about, knows. So go and leave the review of your granny's scooter and go and wash your knickers and take your face for a shit. How's about that? Because I've said it again last night. And I'll keep saying it, and I'll say it today, and I'll say it tomorrow, and I'll say it next week. And what about it? What about it? It's my word. Fuck off. Like I say, if you don't like it, don't watch me. Move on. Block me, and then you can't see what I am saying. And people saying it's the real me. No, you know what's the matter on here? You have to tread about on eggshells. You're terrified to fucking say anything. Terrified. Well, I know it's not my word, but it's a word I use and a word I'll keep using. So who's ever affected, go and get a fucking life. You pathetic little people. Absolutely pathetic. That's all that I can say. And do you want to know something? You want to sit on here and do this big I am. I'm not an influencer. I'm me. I'm not an influencer. Where the fuck can I influence anybody? I'm just me. So get used to it. Get used to it. Good morning, everybody who I've never been saying good morning to. Some of these comments, honestly. So, did you expect us to sit on here and cry this morning? Well, listen, like fuck. Will I be sitting and crying on anything for being me, for being real me, for saying what I want? And I'm sure I'll say lots of other things when they do come out my mouth, what people can't get their heads around. But that's just me. That's just me. Still drunk? Drink once a week. And if I drunk every night of the week, what's it got to do with you? He's buying it. Do you pay for it? So, good morning, everybody. Well, listen, like I say, whoever wants to step back, they can. It's not a problem. I'm not affected by it. I'm not. But I'm not going to bring other people down because, like I say, I've just come out and said, I'll keep saying that word. And I'm sure I'll say lots of other words that will offend people in the future, but it's words that come out my mouth. So get a life, stop being a little snowflake, get a life. Listen, come wherever you want to come. Nobody's bothered about anybody, come here. Come down and feel free to come down. Whoever wants to step back, they can. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I'm not digging at all, like I said, I'm not digging at all. I am saying how I say things, the real me. So listen, my band's not up on my main account till next week. I've cancelled myself, that's absolutely fine. Listen, if everybody unfollows me, I will just still come on here. And who wants to come on and have a little chat? Morning. Whoever wants to come on and have a little chat will come and have a little chat. Everybody can't be liked by everybody, can we? And why should I stop being me for the app? It's an app. It's an app. It's not like it's famous people or anybody like the thing. It's a fucking app. Get over yourselves. Sorry and all that. And everybody can say disgusting what they want about me. How I say my word and don't mean it in that way. Everybody's entitled to say their words, right? That's the way that it goes. And that's the way it rock and rolls. So I do not really see the big thing in it for a word that I use. So get a life, little snowflakes. No, but no tears. There's definitely no tears coming. And like I say, go and unfollow wherever you want, right? I ain't interested. If you've got one follower or two followers, it makes you no difference of a person, right? So no, there'll be definitely no tears. So there you go. There you go. Right? What can I say? I have to watch what I'm saying because there's loads of snowflakes. Go on, anybody else got out to say? Well, I tell you what it is, to say it's my backup account, fucking hell. Mods, don't mute anybody. I've just seen there and said if it's freedom of speech, why don't mute anybody. That's why I said don't block nobody out, don't mute anybody, let them have the say. I do. Get a life. Oh dear. The weather's crap. I know, tell us about it. Tell us about it. So there you go, everybody. Anyways, listen, I've come back on just to say, and I will be doing my lives while through the week. Nobody will be stopping us from doing that. When anybody comes, like I say, I've saved enough footage on here to say that I use that word. I've even got footage of my grandchildren saying it to each other. So there you go. They know it's a word I use. A word I use. Never said in that way. Never meant in that way. And no, I won't change the subject because that's what I've come on. Everybody's been waiting with bated breath this morning to say, was I going to come on in floods of tears? No, I'm not. And I'm not apologising for saying it, because if I apologise, I'm going to be stopping from saying whatever I want on this app and nobody will stop us. It's a fucking word. Get over it and go and get yourselves a life. Get over it. Ah, God. I tell you what, like, it doesn't take a lot to upset people on here, does it? It doesn't take a lot. So you'll just be seeing me in nobody else's boxes. You'll just see it as doing my own thing. And that's the way it'll go from now on, right? So, like I say... And I tell you what, you're all invested this morning, aren't yous? No, I'm not coming across bitter. I'm just coming across truthful and saying nobody on this app's going to stop me from saying anything, and especially a word that I use every single day. Every single day I use that word in some shape or form. And so why is it going to be any different on the app? Why is it going to be any different on the app? This app is not going to tell me what I can say and what I can't. And like I said, who's ever offended, unfollow me, don't watch me, block me, and get a life. Go and watch somebody else who can offend you. What would you like us to sit and do this morning? I love yous too. So good morning, everybody. Anybody else got out to say? While you're in, there's 3,000 of you. If you'd like to tap the screen and send us a little heart, mate, it'd be much appreciated. Wow, yeah. Exactly, wow. Get them heart maze in. It means the world. Oh, come on, 43,000 likes. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Oh, dear. I know there's lots of people said worse on here. Lots of people. And I'm sure there'll still be lots of things said. Get a life. Honestly, sad little people to go on about a word. I've never known anything in my life like a word. I could understand git on there, my Steve, and I could understand, like, if I said the M word or the N word 1,000,000%, but not that. And if I'm arguing with anybody again, if I'm arguing with somebody other thing, it's a word that'll come out my mouth. So get over it. I have. Thanks, everybody. It's a word you're going to hear us, so... And you know, when they always say the real you is coming out, it is the real me. What do you want us to do about it? What the fuck do you want us to do about it? Oh, and Luke will have a spare ticket for the hotel, so if anybody wants to contact him, they paid for, contact Luke and he'll give you somebody a room. sorry, my kettle's like a... oh, thank you, my babies. My kettle's like an aeroplane. Yes, so there'll be a spare ticket there. Contact Lou, because he's got the details for the hotel room I'm on about. Anybody else who wants to go, so, well, Lou can give it to whoever. So yes, I'll just be doing my own bloody thing on here, kids. And what I can't, like, people keep saying I've upset my friends, and maybe I've, but then they have to understand, if they don't know me by now and know how I say things, and listen, if I was arguing with my dogs outside, I will say whatever, right? And I'm not going to let this app change me. I would rather have 5 people in my room and me to be me than sit and have to walk on eggshells and be worried about a word that I use all the time. I don't, honestly, I really, really don't get what the big thing is. Different if, like I said the M word or the N word, absolutely vile, disgusting, but not for saying what I say. Orangutan. Our world's gone fucking mad. Absolutely fucking mad. That's what our world's done. You like the kettle, thanks. I am getting these WhatsApp messages, but I'm not mentioning no names. Love you too, my Alfie. Hey, please. Are you for real? Are you for real? If I'm having an argument, what fucking context is that? If I'm having a rant, what context is that? If I'm being nice, what context is that? It's a fucking word I use. Get over it. Get over it. Don't block nobody out. They're well invested. Oh dear, honestly. Weird, isn't it, what the fucking world takes for the world to go around. Oh, they can say what they want. Honestly, I promise you, they can say what they want. I'm not offended by nobody's words. When I get called all kinds in here, I'm not offended. It's just people saying words. Even when they being skitty to us, it's just people saying words. So, what do you want us to do? What do you want us to do? Nobody's coming in the boxes, so you just can stop requesting. Oh, I know. I heard about Power Angie. I hope she's all right. Because that was sad. I love yous too. Oh, I'm definitely not a coward, because I wouldn't have come on here this morning and like sit here. I think everybody wanted us to be sitting crying saying, hey, don't. Get over it. You're going to hear it. You're going to hear a lot of me saying that a lot of times. Get over it. Honestly, how absolutely silly people. Like I said, if I'd said the other 2 words, you could understand it, but not... no, I won't be crying later. I promise you I won't be crying later. Not for a word that I'll use and I'll keep using, so no, I won't be crying later. Hey, dear. I'll keep being me, that's what I'm saying, and if I have to keep apologising for being me, I'd be on this app just every day, every single day apologising. What the fuck am I going to do that for being me? If that's what this app's turning everybody into, well, there's going to be a lot of people getting cancelled, isn't there? So, because why did I apologise before? For that when it was in that situation, and it wasn't, it was for the people that was offended and hurt by that. That's what I apologise for that for. But like I've said, from every day since, it is a word I use and I'll keep using it. So listen, get over it. Stop being absolutely fucking anything that. Get over it. Thank you, Miley. Get over it. I have said it sober. I say it to my customers. I say it to the kids. I say it on a genuinely basis, like a daily basis if I'm talking right. Get over it. Fucking hell. Say it now. Because I want to say the word orangutan. I will say the word orangutan. It's a word I fucking use. Get over it. Oh, go away. The way that I say it, I'm not, listen, does this face look bothered? I know which way I say things and I'm not apologising for nothing. So just go away and get a life. You've never referred. Of course I have. What's delusional Angie? She's white. And I've said it to her. I've said it to people. Well, in fact, I say it to a lot of people. I've never ever come into contact with a black woman in an argument before. That was the very first time, and I said it. So, like I say, when I've said it to other people on the app, it's never been mentioned. And you know why it was never mentioned? Because they was white. So I've one time said it to a black woman, and that was what I apologised for. That was what I apologised for. Can't down out about it. Right, listen, I'm going to go and I'll be on tomorrow on this account. So whoever would like to come and watch, come and watch. I'm not mentioning any more about this, and I can't do anything. Exactly the same as I say to the kids, offended to gingers. Oh, God, I'm offensive to gingers now. Yeah, and I will say me pack orangutans because, oh, God, get a life. Well, listen, don't expect us to sit here and cry or to do anything. This is what I say, right? Get over it. It's not meant in that way. It's never said in that way. And I can't do out about it. And I'm sure you'll hear us say it in the future. So listen, everybody, have a lovely day. Even to you, me trolls, have a lovely day. It's Sunday. Calm down. Take a chill pill. Calm down and make sure that you've got the same energy for when anybody else says anything on this app. But barring from that, bye, kids. That's fine. I'll wait for them to come. Bye. Thank you, everybody, for me presence, me likes. Thanks.